pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Madam President, I make a motion we approve the agenda with the additional certified and classified personnel action, item E3.
Is there a second? Okay, moved by Tom and seconded by Tim. All in favor, please raise your hand. Any opposed? Motion carried. Doesn't appear we have any public comments. Want to approve the consent agenda?
Madam President, I make a motion we approve the consent agenda as previously amended.
Is there a second?
Second.
It's moved by Tom, seconded by Alex. All in favor, please raise your hand. Motion carried. If we move right into our unfinished business on the 5-year strategic plan, second board initiative discussion of communication and collaboration.
Well, as you know, the board has been discussing this proposed 5-year strategic plan. We're on the second initiative now. We discussed initiative 1, student achievement. Last meeting we discussed initiative 2, which is communication and collaboration. And what you have before you this evening, and what you had in your information this week, was the additions that you requested to be added into the plan regarding this initiative. So with that said, is there any questions that or is there any concerns regarding this initiative? Certainly open to any additions or corrections if you list your direction.
Doug, do you need a motion to approve that?
No,
Okay.
I think we're just taking this through a phase at a time, and then next meeting, we will bring you the third and final initiative to look at, and we'll give it to you before. You've already got it, some of it, but we will look at it and give you our best thinking on it. We'll discuss it at a future meeting, and then we'll bring all 3 of them back to you and ask for you to consider approval at that time. This will stand to be what we've always called the board's goals. But it will be over a span of 5 years, whereby we will be charging the administration and the district of demonstrating continuous improvement in these areas.
I think it does reflect the importance that we're trying to place on communication and collaboration with parents and staff and the community. So I'm pretty in favor of going forward with it as it is. Appreciate all the work that you all did on that. Thank you. If we're done discussing that, we can move on to the board goals update. Now, this is the 2012-2013 board goals that we've had in place for the last year. We have information on the results, how we're doing on this.
You have the information before you of what our best thinking is of how we've done on these goals throughout the year. We'd like to emphasize 3 or 4 of the sub-goals. But before we do that, there were 4 goals, and I believe 19 sub-goals, of which 1 sub-goal we did not meet. Dr. Dennis will go over that with 5 of the sub-goals at the threshold level or at the beginning level of the goal. We hit 9 of them at the target level and 4 of them at the maximum level. I'll let Dr. Dennis emphasize 2 or 3 of the goals in the instruction and the academic standards section, one of which will be the one that we have determined we did not meet.
And let me start with that one. The one we did not meet dealt with the percentage of classrooms demonstrating differentiated instruction and higher questioning. Part of the reason we didn't meet it is that the definition or the goal as it was written required the classroom walkthrough to be the tool that was used, and due to an error on our part, it was not included as part of the, I take it back, I'm thinking of a different one. Classroom walkthrough on 10% gain on number 1.3. We did gain, we just didn't gain 10%. The numbers I've given you on the right column come from the May walkthroughs. If I went back to April, we would have gained about 8% as opposed to 1 to 3. But from last year to this year, we did gain. It just was not at the level that would have met. Even if we'd gone back to April, it would still not have met the goal. In order for us to be consistently meeting our goal with Common Core, we need to make that a priority, and that will continue to be a focus for us moving forward. So while we did not meet the goal, we did make progress and will continue to be a focus for us. I also wanted to point out a couple of others. 1.2, which is the Common Core Standards goal. I think we made significant gains on this. We called it target, but it really depended on where you were, at what grade level. As you, I think, know already, we really started our focus with Common Core at the kindergarten level. Not this previous school year, but the one before that. This most recent school year, we moved that to a K through 2 focus. And at that level, we've been, I think, very successful in implementing Common Core. As we move up, our focus has continued to move up. So the upper elementary, 3 through 6, we're on target, we've aligned curriculum, and we're ready to implement. At the secondary level, there's been a significant amount of professional development provided, and we're in the process of writing curriculum. It's not done yet. It will be done this fall. So I think Common Core is a huge topic. It's one that's going to take us, I think, years to really implement the way it needs to be done, but we're making significant progress toward that goal. I also wanted to point out 1.7, 1.8, which dealt with ESL students and students with disabilities. And it's really the same response on both of those. Those goals were written, and the targets were written based on AYP, which no longer exists, and we do not have reports yet to be able to tell us in terms of the old AYP style of report what those results were. However, we do feel like we've made progress. We feel like the training is in line with where we need to go, but it goes back to what we were just talking about with Common Core. Our focus has really been on making that leap, that quantum leap in terms of what our instruction is, and the focus of that instruction toward higher level thinking in order to continue to be successful in the future and be able to meet our goals on the new assessment when it comes out in 2014-15. And I'd be glad to answer any questions on any of the others. Those are the ones I wanted to point out.
On Common Core curriculum development that you just spoke on, remind me again the process we're following to do that. I mean, it's a collaborative effort.
It is a collaborative effort, correct. We are bringing in staff from the buildings to help us build that curriculum. So it involves staff from across the district.
Thank you.
I'd like to emphasize a couple of the sub-goals as well in the area of Goal 2, both of which we believe we've hit the target. 2.2 and 2.3. 2.2 is regarding continuing to implement and evaluate the district's long-range facility plan that was approved by the community in November 2005, 2008. And we believe that we have the long-range plan 99% implemented at this point. We have a few outstanding warranty issues at the high school. The one that comes to mind that sticks out the most to me is in the area of the HVAC, heating and cooling at the high school. There's a warranty issue there. The second one that comes to mind is the gym floors, the 2 gym floors at the high school. The sealer that was put on there, the varnish that was put on there was EPA approved, but it just didn't hold up. And it's got to be redone, and we're having some problems now in coordinating that effort to redo that gym, both of those gym floors. And they've got to be taken right down to the finish and brought back up. So if you go up there, it'll be highly noticeable to you that that floor needs, both of those floors need attention. And it will get it, and it will be under warranty, and it will not be at any expense to the district. If you're up in the bleachers, up high, you're probably not going to notice it, but if you're on the floor, it will be very clear to you that it needs to be attended to. This evening, in the consent agenda, you approved several projects at Forest Good Middle School and Educatioin Elementary to help in the conversion process from a high school to a middle school, from a middle school to an elementary school, which is part of the long-range plan. But those upgrades will be finished this summer. A lot of those surround replacing C-tops, ceiling tile, painting, a lot of floor tile, actually rolling carpet squares at the old high school throughout the hallways, and replacement of carpeting in the library at Forest Good, but about $300,000 worth of carpet being laid in that building this summer. And it needs to be completed before August, around August 1. But, and both of those gym floors at both of those areas will be refinished this summer as well. That just kind of gives you an overview, but we really have an awful lot of the project completed, and really we're in very good shape. It's been a smooth project all the way through with very few change orders. Goal 2.3, to implement, monitor, and evaluate the plan to realign K-8 attendance center boundaries for 2012-13. I believe we've hit that at the target area, but we're not at the maximum on that because we need data. It's going to take us a couple of years to collect data to determine if we really, if our neighborhood school is really working to where we will reduce forced transfers in the district. The indicators right now are that we have reduced forced transfers, but we live in a very transient community, and so I think the proof is going to be with some time to pass here, and let us look at it. But that's the only thing that prohibits us from maximizing that goal. The only thing that prohibits us from maximizing 2.2 is the fact that it's not 100%, not there yet, so we're almost there. With that said, I just wanted to stress these 2 sub-goals, but we'll certainly open any question that you have regarding any of the goals that's before you.
Couple questions for you, Dr. Edgar. On the long range 2.2, it's really not long range, but it talks about mobile classroom. Did we ever finish the mobile classroom that we moved to, what was it, Jenny Walker?
We have 1 mobile classroom left in the district, and as you know, it was moved to Jenny Barker to accommodate the science curriculum, because everywhere in the district, our science teacher in the elementary had their own classroom, except Jenny Barker. And so we talked went through, and we really wanted to remove all the classrooms, but our mobile units, but felt like that one was still needed to accommodate the instructional needs of the kids there at Jenny Barker. I have Chuck Cobby with us this evening, and Chuck has been working on that project from start to where we are right now. Chuck, do you want to kind of give us an overview?
The city now requires that those not just be set up on blocks, so it has a full foundation. I guess you could say it's no longer mobile. And we have painted it, we have the ramp. I think the only thing we have left out there is the handrail outside for the access ramp. Electricians are running electricity to it. We've got the conduit running out there now, so we painted the inside. So the only thing left is to finish up the electrical and the data wiring out to it. And we've got new carpet to go in it, and we're ready to start the furniture in it. So we're real close.
But to answer your question, it's not finished yet. Moving
Now,
in that direction.
which school you run?
I would,
Yeah, I think, first part of July, middle of July, the latest, we should be done with it.
And the other question, AP or track, are we doing anything to that, or does it need anything done to it? I'm hearing it's deteriorating.
are you talking about A-Cuber track or Force
Not
Good
AP,
track?
I'm sorry, KH track.
We're going to try to do something to the track this year, and it's going to cost a minimum to put an inch of red cinder on it is going to be a minimum of $30,000. That's just for the cinder to get it delivered. We are putting it in the budget for next year, and depends on how much we want to go, whether we want to dig some of that out and put more in, but I think we can put an inch on top. We've gone in and leveled it as much as we can, but there's a lot of dirt mixed in with what's there. And we've only got 2 inches of depth left around the track, and they say you don't want to fill it clear full, where your cinder will migrate out anyway. So we are looking next year. We have done other things up there. We've did an overlay on the high jump pit because the asphalt was deteriorated, and we sprayed rubber stuff on the runs for the long jump and the pole vault. It's a rubberized surface. We've had to buy rubber rollout stuff, and this is sprayed on it a little bit here. We've had so much trouble with the other blowing off, so we've made some improvements, and we've got that in the budget for next year. We should have it before track season next year. So.
And also build a storage building there as well, at the, kind of the east end.
Thank you.
But Mr. Covey, this is in your arena as well. The energy management system is in all schools except for Horace Good. Is there a plan for that to take place? It just hasn't happened yet?
Yes, we're putting it in the budget for next year, and about 4 or 5 schools is being done this summer.
Okay.
We're finishing them up. KH, they've already got done this summer, and they're fine tuning it. Horace Good's the only one. We've got some items in Horace Good that we need to redo for heating and air. The gym, heating and air conditioning is really old, and then there is a small section of I think it's the weight room and some other areas that it doesn't have air conditioning. So we're looking at doing that. Probably going to do that out of what bond money is left, and so we're going to try to do the controls with that at next year at that same time. So but that'll be the only other building that we don't have on that system.
Thank you.
I did have a question. In comparing the board goals that we've had in the past with the plan for how we're moving in the future, the level of detail is not drilled down. Are we looking at things from more of a strategic look for the future? Is
is for us to, in each one of the goals or sub-goals that's in the strategic plan, that we will write narratives that will be ongoing pertaining to those plans. That's where we will drill down in those goals, because we'll need to show you continuous improvement in each of those areas. That will be our goal, and it will be the narratives that we present to you at the board meeting and all inclusive at the end of the year, for you to determine if in fact we did drill down, if we did get into the specificity of those goals, and that we are demonstrating continuous improvement. There will be an area on the side of those goals that will be numbered each year over the 5 years, and we'll be asking you, can we put an X in each of those goals? And the X will demonstrate that we've showed continuous improvement. If there's not an X there, then we didn't. Simple as that. So it will be simple, but at the same time, it will be all-inclusive, I think, to where we will be demonstrating continuous improvement.
Any other comments? Are there any board member comments about other subjects you'd like to bring up? I just wanted to remind everyone that we will have a reorganization meeting coming up in July, and please keep that in mind. There will be the offices to vote for, as well as maybe looking at all of the committees and the different things that we're board liaison members for that you might want to consider doing in the future. So please keep that in mind and be thinking about it. The next board meeting will take place on Friday, June 28th at 7:30 in the morning in this room. And that should be a fairly brief meeting, as I understand. And I will not be at that meeting. Hopefully, are you out of town here?
Not until the first part of July.
Okay. Did you have something?
Yes, I wanted to ask just if, well, I'll put it off to another meeting. I'll make it short.
We still have an executive session.
Yes.
Okay. Well, if there's no further comments, we have an executive session. I'd like to entertain a motion to go into executive session for 45 minutes.
Madam President,
I'm sorry, 45?
Madam President, I make a motion that we go into executive session for matters of non-elected personnel and their contractual obligation. Because if this matter were discussed in open session, it might invade the privacy of those discussed concerning